Welcome to this review of the Beavercraft leather paddle strop. For those that don't know, the paddle strop is what you want to use when you're looking to up the level of your edge. Strops are used typically to get the edges that you expect for things like really fine carving. But you can also take your carry knives, your everyday knives, up to this level too. They're not going to hold that stropped edge as long because usually they see a lot more rough use and heavy-duty purposing. But the strop can provide you a way to get that next level edge, which is akin to shaving. The strop is what the barber would have used to address the straight razor when he gave you a shave. And I have to say, the Beavercraft materials that come with their products actually are quite delightful. This book, this little booklet, pamphlet that comes with it, tells you how to use the strop pretty well. And there is also a QR code on here to use to scan to get a video for a little bit more in-depth actual tutelage on how to use the strop. But the strop comes in the box with a bit of polishing compound, and you'll notice there are two sides to the strop. There's a rough side. This is the interior side of the leather. This is the leather that would have been towards the inside of the animal. It's a little coarser on the inside. This is the smoother outside that would have been on the outside of the animal. This is going to get you that even higher level than regular stropping. But for a lot of our work, we're going to be on the coarse side. And we're going to take our compound and we're going to get it into this leather really good and uniform. I try to get it across the entire surface of the leather. And of course, on the coarse side, it cuts into the compound pretty well, does a pretty good job of getting that compound embedded in the fibers of the leather. And once we have that, I'm going to use my my Mora carving knife here. We're going to go, not, if you were sharpening this on a piece of fine sandpaper or a stone, you'd be going this way into the edge. We don't strop that way. We strop going back. And we can be at the angle of the blade or a little bit more. Not more than that, and definitely not less than that, otherwise we're not dressing the edge. But we want to go to the edge of the we want to match the angle that our blade is ground to, plus a little bit, so that we're stropping, our stropping effort is focused right on the cutting edge of that blade. And then we're going to pull back. And that's it. We're going to do 5 strokes on one side. Turn the blade around and do 5 strokes on the other way, the other direction. Want to make sure we do the same thing on both sides each time we dress the blade. Now, once you get this to the point where you're pretty comfortable that you are getting the level of sharpness that you want, that's pretty sharp. Just going to use this to demonstrate that blade is wicked sharp right now. And it's going to do a great job for carving. If we want to take this up even a higher level, I'm going to go on the smooth side of the strop. Now you can use compound on here, but you don't necessarily have to for this next level of strop. We're just going to come right on that smooth leather. And this is an even finer level of polishing. You can use compound on the smooth side of the leather if you want to. but you don't have to. And honestly, if you have a quality carving knife and you keep it stropped, like you carve for a half an hour and then you strop it and get the edge back, you'll probably never have to really sharpen this, like get in there with abrasives again. This will do just a fantastic job. I will say the Beaver Craft products that I have experienced so far are surprisingly well made. This has a lanyard hole both on the top and the bottom for hanging it off your bench or where have you. And this thing is, it's well put together. The leather's well bonded. It's a nice sturdy wooden paddle with a nice handle up here on the end. Keep your hand away from the business end of the knife. And I gotta say, it is definitely gotten me to a ridiculously sharp edge. Let's see if we can carve some curls here. There shouldn't be a trouble for this knife. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this knife will do fine curls all day long. It's a carving knife. You would expect at least that out of it. But yeah, this thing is crazy sharp. And the leather paddle strop from Beaver Craft, could not give it higher marks. It is for the money. It is a fantastic bargain and a welcome addition to my carving and bushcraft kit. Thanks for watching.